Swimming Pool Steve here with an equipment review for an on-ground pool. On-ground pool is the middle of the road. In-ground pool is just that, in-ground. Above-ground pool is just that, above ground. An on-ground pool is a style that's similar in construction to an in-ground pool, using similar quality materials, but typically speaking, it's only partially submerged in the ground. So it's a middle-of-the-road pool. Now, this one has an above-ground pump on it, which normally I don't like to see, but technically speaking, for the size of this pool and the style of construction, it's okay. What I don't like is that suction manifold there. 1.5" spa flex clamped with a single clamp into a single union ball valve into a threaded street elbow. No good. This pump is working way harder than it should, and especially because this is an above ground pump, they're pretty weak as it is already. Giving it a serious flow restriction like that, like, you're really asking a lot from this pump, and I expect this pump wouldn't last more than, well, I mean, I guess it could last, but I would expect it to fail a little bit early, just because it's not a very durable pump to begin with. Plus, it's being forced to deal with this pretty serious flow restriction. Moving right along, spa flex out to the top into the filter. The filter is very small, as you can see here. It's a Sandmaster. Let's see if we can get some info on it there. There you go. From the filter, which is leaking at the pressure gauge, even though the system's not on, into the heater, again, single clamp on there. That's no good. I mean, you're just asking to come home from work one day and find your entire pool just draining onto the equipment pad here. Even worse is the outlet side of this heater. Just that pipe looks like I wouldn't trust that, that's for sure. Down into what we got here, Nature 2 system, colloidal silver injection system, Hayward Inline Chlorinator. I don't like the inline chlorinators like this because they're a huge flow restriction. An offline chlorinator is better. You're not forcing the entire system to go through there. It's okay, but the big thing I don't see here is the check valve in between your chlorine injection system and the heater. Like, these systems have a check valve inside them to prevent the water from moving backwards, but the reality is they don't work. And you're going to end up with a heater that's failing early. For the sake of a check valve, just put a check valve in there, then you don't have to worry about it. And then we're back down into the return manifold. So a very simple system. Nothing's bonded here. There's no check valve. The pipes are really old. The connections are not good. If this, you got the leak there. If this were my system, I'd tear it all out and replumb it completely. That's what I would do.